It needs to be a little more, I don't care if there's a verb, if you have a verbal, use it. But if you don't, you need to make sure you follow through, right? I think
With
it was
the arms
a
and
little,
the
yeah, I don't think the dog really knew which direction she was supposed to go off.
She knew to go over.
Wait, come here. Sender, switch, switch, switch. You gotta follow through with your other hand. Hand close to the dog, changes the lead leg on a rear cross. Once you've changed their lead, you've got to follow through with the other hand. Otherwise, you change the dog right back. Got that? So left, right. Good, you did better, Diane. You did much better. Sassy dog. Now, I said earlier too, you guys, this rear cross, there's some serious skills that have to happen here, right? There's a lot of independence we're asking for on the part of the dogs. And the questions you have to ask yourself, A, does the dog know how to do an outside turn, right? What cues do I need for that outside turn? And the timing of this particular outside turn is very different than if we were just running down a straight line of jumps and this flat trajectory changes things a bit. Okay? One more time. I don't care about the spin. I want you to get the rest of it. Turn early. Yeah, something we need to work on. Take it right there. Just let's ask her to do 10 to a left turn. All right? So take all this other nonsense out of it.
With the rear cross?
Yep. Okay. We're getting there. What was good about that? She spawned and dropped the bar. That was a double negative. Maybe that's fine. What about?
Well, I think clearly the dog understands what she's supposed to do, because when she was finishing that last one, and when she came over number 10, 11,
Yes.
and the dog cut in front of her and went over that. As soon as she fell forward, the dog took the rear cross.
Correct. Correct. You're right, Beth. And I think that's a lot to do with it, right? Is maintaining that pressure and putting the pressure in the proper place.
But
Like here, the reason she's cutting in and taking jump number 2, Diane is sort of seeing her knees flash before her eyes, right? But that little bit of deceleration is what's cueing that dog to turn in.
this way.
Where if she actually took another step forward, the dog would probably just want to
Blast.
take this jump. She says, "You guarantee that?"
So she's understanding the rear cross there, not.
She understands pressure, right? And where to put it.
sees it going from 8, 9, and 10, the cue is way earlier, and the only way she can see which way to go is to look back, which kind of is.
Well, yes and no. The thing is, you guys, what we get caught on very often is the fact that we don't take into consideration how good a dog's peripheral vision is, right? And oftentimes they barely have to turn their head at all, and they see what's going on. Look at how many times your dogs change their behavior when you're behind them, and you're like, how did that happen? Because they see you. And if their job is to check in, just because they haven't fully turned their head doesn't mean they didn't check in.
So it said she's not checking in, or is there?
Oh, I think she is checking in. I do. I think that we're not following through as well as we could be. And I don't know. Plus, you guys, it's the flat jump makes it difficult. So does turning the dog into the wall, right? There's no toys over there. The toys are over here. So that in and of itself puts a lot of pressure on the dog too, right? I mean, this is very difficult. There's no two ways about it. However, it is very doable, right? It just needs to be, we need to time it properly. We need to work on it. Oh, yes. Come on, drive. Yeah! Very good. See, some of that behavior is just habit, right? I'm used to turning in on her and I'll bark. I mean, and that's also what herding dogs do. They head. And so when things aren't going right, they turn in and go, hey, what's the matter with you? And if the handler backs off, that behavior worked. So I'll do it again, I'll do it again, I'll do it again. Diane, you continuing to drive forward, because she turned and barked, and as soon as she realized you weren't going to stop for her, what did she do? She carried on, right? Well done. And you got a nice left turn on that number 10 jump. Very good.